I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that.
Okay, look into my eyes and describe what you see.
Describe what I see. Oh my God, a crazy man. No. No, I mean, a cool dad, a funny guy, you know, always down to do fun stuff, kick it. Yeah, I don't know. I just see a really just cool, chill guy behind those eyes, even though sometimes, you know, you don't really seem that chill. You are chill.
Cool.
See. Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah. When do you feel the closest to me?
I always feel close to you. Like I used to stress a lot when you were younger, when like if I went too long without seeing you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it would really bother me because you're young, you're little. But I always had a connection. You know, I knew that, you know, every time we saw each other, it's like we just pick up wherever we left off. There's no time that I don't feel close. Like you're my daughter, man. You're my firstborn, so like that's there. It's never gonna go away.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good answer. No, I agree with you. And yeah, like what you said about how when I was younger, you would worry about, you know, not seeing me enough. That makes me think about like one time I was like really little and you were here at the house and we were like making like, we got like one of those sets where you make like crystals. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And we were going
I
to
got
make
that from
it.
Marshall. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
And we started making it and like you were frustrated because like we couldn't figure it out or something. And then you just like, you know, you broke down a little bit. You started crying because you were like, I feel like I don't see you enough. And it just like, I don't know what happened there, but it was like this thing. And you were like just really upset because you felt like you weren't seeing me enough. And I was just like, oh no, like it's okay. I don't know what to do.
Awkward.
That was sad. Yeah, that was sad. I didn't know what to do. I was little, but now it's good. So
Yeah, I mean that's part of, you know, growing through like our situation with being divorced and being
yeah,
separated. You know, it sucks, but like at least we're not one of those. Your mom and I are not one of those parents who are like throwing blows at each other. It was never like that. It was a mutual separation thing. It's like we grew apart somewhere. You still got that door in yellow. That was me. I painted that.
yeah, I know.
Do do your best impression of me dancing.
Dancing? Your best? Oh my God! So I'd stand up and do.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody dance on a chair and.
Okay.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Well, okay. You have this little. You remember the classic?
Do not moonwalk. Do not moonwalk. Oh yeah, the little wiggle with the knees.
The classic.
No, but you got to go down though. You got to lower it.
Okay, and then we have, and then you know, just like, oh,
oh, a little merengue and some salsa in there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Girlfriend, I look like a queen if I do it like
That's
that.
you.
Yeah, that's very on point.
Thank you. Okay, what is our greatest misunderstanding, and why do you think we have it, and what can we do to overcome it?
That's deep.
Greatest misunderstanding.
Oh, maybe like you're clear on why your mom and I separated. Are you or you're not?
I mean, I never knew if there was like a one specific reason, like a one thing that happened, but I figured it was just like you didn't want to be married. That's how I think about it in my head.
Yeah, I think we were a little too young and we got together for like, I'm not gonna say the wrong reasons, but we were partying like it was 1999.
Yeah.
And then once that stopped and faded away, we were like, okay. And then I messed up too. I cheated. You know, I was a piece of shit for that.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I never like knew if that really happened.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah.
But I wanted to fuck up because I was young and I wasn't ready to be like a husband.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, you know, men take forever to mature anyway.
Yeah.
We're like just dumb when it comes to relationships. A lot of men. You know, women are way smarter than us and way more, mature. And so, yeah, I mean, I messed it up, but it was big enough to keep the relationship civil, because I was the more wild one, and she kind of gave me that opportunity and made me see that, hey, we can be, co-parent and, and raise a good kid. And, look at you, you got accepted to one of the baddest schools in the nation, and you're doing good, 4.0 all through. So that feels good.
Yeah.
So if you were like fucking up and
if I was a fuck up, you wouldn't like
fucking orgying it up and junkie it up, like then I'd be like, damn, that was me. I fucked up. That was my fault. This is all me. I'll be like crazy right now, but thank God that we were able to be civil with each other.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you hesitant to tell me? What are you hiding that you want to tell me, but you just like, I don't know how he'll take it?
Well, I've never really said this because I never thought it was like something that needed to be just like said, but I do like girls in addition to boys. Mm-hmm. But I just never thought that was something that I had to be like, hey, Dad, like, I really need to tell you something. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel like I had to like.
This is the first time me hearing it. I kind of felt that way anyway. That's why I never like. I don't care.
Yeah. No. I knew like I knew
like cows if you want to into like animals.
Yeah. Well, hope I'm not.
Go hit up a farm. No, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. But that's the first time you hearing it. That's okay.
Yeah. What?
I'm just laughing. This is awesome. I'm glad we're doing this.
I know, it's fun.
It sure is.
When was the last time you felt vulnerable with me, and what did you learn about yourself through it? It's hard.
I think that the times that I feel vulnerable are the times that like I want to ask you, like, did our your mom and I separate? Always going to go back to my separation from your mom, divorce and all that. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like you were like 8 years old and you didn't understand anything, so I didn't bother you explaining. I was kind of always avoiding that conversation until you got older, became a teenager, and I always feel the most vulnerable when I bring that subject up, because I want you to be clear and understand. So so you don't make up your own assumptions and be in your own mind about what happened and feeling sad. Like that's the times that I feel the most vulnerable, is because I have to, because I know that it was my fault. So it makes me feel exposed. It makes me feel like a piece of shit. So that's the times that I feel the most vulnerable, is speaking on that subject.
Yeah, that's understandable. But I'll say that if it, means anything, I don't really feel any type of way about you for all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Don't worry. You're clear.
I'm in the clear?
Yeah.
Cool. When do you feel people judge me, and what do you think they do?
And okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I think more generally, probably just like you being so outspoken. That's something that's easily misread and misinterpreted by people.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's part of it. Like,
yeah. I have a mouth and a brain, and I'm gonna use it.
Use it.
Right. A closed mouth don't get fed. That's what they said.
Yeah.
They say. I think with you too. Like I don't know. You're not judgmental to others. So you have that demeanor of like you're chill and you're accepting of a lot. You let people be. I think that you kind of dodge that bullet. And I don't think you do it because you're trying to avoid people. It's just like that's how you are. It's like, yo, be you. And that's cool. I wish I could be like that.
You can.
So I can avoid a lot of things, but I just feel like I have a need to tell people stuff to their face. When they're wrong, they're wrong. They're right, they're right. I praise both sides. If you're good, I'll cheer for you. If you suck, fuck you.
Yeah.
Or suck somewhere else. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
What have you learned from me that changed you?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much you applying yourself to the point where, again, bringing up school, getting into that hard school, like in all the things that you're involved in, like, I'm like, man, like, I don't do that much. You know what I mean? And it's made me like almost like mature, because you're mature. So I'm like, I can't be, what I was 10 years ago, just acting out and being ridiculous. I think that you stepping up and doing all the stuff that you've done academically, like, made me be like, okay, I need to get my life straight.
Oh.
Honestly, yeah. I never told you that.
No, yeah. That's really sweet. I'm glad that I could do that for you.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's weird, because it was like subconsciously, I'm like, man, she's doing all this stuff and really kicking ass. I need to kick ass too, because I mean, we on the same team.
Yeah. Sure.
So I can't be dragging you down.
Aw.
So I have to uplift you. So I had to. It really made me mature.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. Now we're both kicking ass.
Yep. Took me to be 43 to do this shit. Right.
Whatever. You did it. You made it.
If this were to be our last conversation, what is one thing you never want me to forget?
I don't know. I'm really thankful to have you as my dad. Like, you're just so cool, and I love you. And I think that a lot of my cool traits came from you. So yeah. Well, also my mom, of course. Probably most of my cool traits came from her, but also you. So I might have gotten a little bit of irritability from you also, but that's okay.
You gotta have that.
Take the bad with the good.
Cool, man.
What about you?
Oh, I love you to death. Like there's no doubt about that. And that, always proud of you. Always. Like, I want to pick something to get pissed off at you, and I don't have one other than the 6 feet bullshit that you do when you come and see me.
Yeah, and if I do come see you, I'm gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, I'm proud of you as hell, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
I sure will.
And stand for what you believe, and don't bend. Never bend.
I won't. Not even you.
Nah, yeah, exactly.
Hey guys, it's Melanie from The Skin Deep. Thank you so much for watching. I'm currently on the set of The End, and if you want to support our videos and help us make more, please check out our link on Patreon. And if you want to watch more videos, check it out below. Thanks.